Hi, y'all, and welcome to Monday Night's Treasure Vortex with Gypsy from YouTube's Zero Discrimination, as well as GypsyDigs.com, and myself, Amanda Digger Degaz. Tonight's special guest is Cody Drake, the Arizona treasure hunter. To be absolutely honest with you all, we are recording this on Thursday night, October 27th, to be aired on Halloween. So happy Halloween to everyone. With schedules and everything, we really wanted to have Cody on. He works, so that wouldn't work. So we asked him if he could do a pre-recorded, which works out perfect because I think I'll be on my way back from Digstock, and I'm not sure. And I'll get Gypsy in here in a second. She might be traveling on Monday as well. So hey Gypsy, how are you? Are you back from your latest weekend trip?
I am, and I've been editing today, and right now I'm actually driving again, and then I'll be going back to where I was this past weekend. I got invited to come back to Haunted Hill House and meet someone special there that's going to be there from the TV show Ghost Town Terror on Discovery Channel and the Travel Channel, and really super excited about meeting Tim. His name is Tim Wood, and he's also into metal detecting, and word is he told me that he's watched some of my metal detecting videos, so that was very, very encouraging.
Oh, that's exciting.
Very neat. So, yeah, I'll be going back there again Saturday, so I'm not sure what day I'll be heading back, but this worked out perfect. I'm so excited to have Cody Drake on again and hear more about his adventures and metal detecting and treasure hunting and ghost experiences. I know he's talked a little bit about that before while being on here, but yeah, talk about some weird experiences this last weekend. Boy, did I ever experience something I'd never seen in my life. But it was quite the experience, and yeah.
Very cool.
It was a lot of fun. When we got there, I got to show a bunch of people that had never, metal detected. They got to use some of my metal detectors that I brought, and then there was several people that brought their own metal detectors, so they got to use those. And one lady had bought hers and had never really had tried to use it, but didn't quite know what she was doing. So, and then I met another guy there that brought his metal detector that came to the event that had met me 2 years prior, right before COVID had hit. And at one of the metal detecting events in South Texas where I was asked to be a guest speaker. So that was really cool. Sometimes it's a small world, but yeah, got to meet some amazing people and had some amazing experiences, and just in time for Halloween with the the Haunted Hill House, because I truly believe, I was raised, that there was no such thing as ghosts or spirits or whatever, and never grew up not believing in anything paranormal really until I experienced something myself many years ago, and then had several experiences after that. And then when I went to Haunted Hill the first time to get the metal detect, and then came into the house because I'm not really into paranormal investigation. But while I was there, I had so many paranormal experiences while in the house. It just made me even a more firm believer, I guess you would say. So anyway, how about you? So I know that you got out this last weekend and you had some amazing finds and stuff. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I did. I know, I don't know how I could forget it, but Steph was on Monday, so we did go over that because she was at that hunt too. But it was my first full hunt with the Knox, and it was awesome. It was absolutely awesome. I am, ready and excited for New York, and I'm gonna absolutely miss you. I wish you were gonna be
I
there.
miss you too. I know. I know.
Like, this isn't normal. She's always at these, so getting over that. And yeah, no, really just preparing for tomorrow. I've got a costume all picked out. John's got his costume, and we're doing the meet and greet, and it's a Halloween costume thing. So yeah, it should be a lot of fun. Really looking forward to it. And by by Monday, this airing, I'm sure there'll be plenty of pictures out there. And yeah, so. But without much further ado, let's bring Cody on in. So, hey Cody, welcome back to the show.
Hey Gypsy, hey Amanda, thanks for letting me come back.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
We're so glad to have you back. Yeah.
Absolutely. And especially, I think last time you were on when we were all metal mode. So happy to have you on with us, new brand.
That's exciting.
Yes. It's awesome. Yeah. Very cool. So how have you been? How's everything going?
I've been doing really good. Been really busy the past 6 months, and a lot of good things are on the horizon, and couldn't be happier.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So you're still out detecting, right?
Oh, yes, more so than ever. Been out doing some more treasure hunting, relic hunting, and still doing more explorations in places that have haunted history to them.
Ooh, we love hearing that. Love it. So for those that didn't catch you in the past or haven't gotten to, hear about you, can you give us a brief backstory, where you're from, how long you've been treasure hunting?
Okay, well, my name's Cody Drake, and I'm the Arizona treasure hunter, and I'm actually originally from Texas. I'm a native Texan, and I've been treasure hunting since 1993, and I've really been involved with metal detecting since about 2004. I spent a grand total of 58 days and 57 nights alone in the Arizona desert on one of those sites, metal detecting, recovering artifacts. And I had permission from the landowner, which was a rancher. It was a 33-section ranch, 33 square miles. And, that was my big event. And I pulled up over 1,000 artifacts of Spanish mining, Spanish horse tax, Spanish military items, and, of course, coins.
That's so awesome.
And that was, I carried one of those coins in my pocket every single day. And my lucky coin was the first one I ever found. So,
and
I don't blame you there.
What one is? What one are you What did you carry in your pocket?
Well, it's actually one that I ruined. So the first one I found, I really scratched it up with my trowel, and it was wedged between two rocks. And I pulled it up, and it was solid black when I pulled it up, and I thought it was like a piece of machinery. And then I saw the glint, and it said 1794, and I don't think I talked for like 10 minutes. I just kept looking at it. I'm like, this can't be real. But it was solid black. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and then I almost left. And I actually was so excited that I found one coin. I almost left the entire site. And then I realized, well, there might be more, question mark. And then, I stayed for 58 days, and I pulled up over 1,000 stuff. So it was pretty cool. Loved it.
It's epic.
Yeah, that is so cool. That's awesome. So what detector are you using now?
So I'm currently using the MineLab Equinox 800, and I bounce back and forth between my Equinox 800 and, my run-of-the-mill old workhorse, which is a Tesoro Lobo, which is a lot of fun. That's actually what I found the Spanish coins with at the ranch in the early 2000s. And I have a Garrett, it's an AT Max That's in storage right now because I went through a divorce, so I have some stuff in storage. But I usually have my Mind Lab in my Jeep at all times, so I can have it charged up and just hop out ready to go.
That's awesome. Well, not awesome. It's however you want to take it with the but stuff in storage and whatnot. But I'm glad you get to carry, that you have your detector on hand to be able to jump out. That was the awesome aspect I was speaking of. Yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, awesome. Sorry, I'm not. Oh, geez.
Oh, trust me, everything is great. Everything is wonderful. It couldn't be better.
Oh, good. That's always a good thing. Now, so you're using the Mind Lab Equinox 800, and you're still out detecting. I know that in the past when you were on, and I know we discussed this a little bit before, you did used to do, paranormal ghost tours, but you said that you're not doing too much of that anymore?
Well, I used to be the head tour guide for the town of Jerome, Arizona for almost 3 years. And the owner of the company kind of made some bad decisions, and he kind of chose drugs over payroll. So, yeah, I don't work there anymore, but I still do take people out ghost hunting. It's just kind of like returning guests for the company would reach out to me like, hey, we're in the area. Can you take us, like my family and I, out to the cemetery? And I got my own ghost hunting equipment because I spent, I think it was 8,000 tours, and 8,000 times I was inside of the Jerome's haunted cemetery. And sometimes I was in the cemetery alone at night and live on Facebook. And you can actually go to, I think it was Ghost Town Tours, and see those lives if you scroll through the history of their Facebook page. And that place was pretty active.
That's so cool.
Wow.
So I had a lot of experience with ghost hunting in Jerome, and that's where I actually saw my first apparition, was in Jerome, Arizona.
Well, in lieu of Halloween, what is your most memorable experience, if you don't mind sharing?
The most memorable ghost story would have to be my first ghost story. And it was also on a metal detecting trip. This was after my 58 days and 57 nights in the desert, but in the same area. And I was actually camped at the Salt River, and a storm was coming in. And it was a tempest, so it was a very big storm. It came up out of nowhere, and the wind was so violent, I was sure it was going to start ripping my tent apart because I'm in this canyon, and the wind was magnified. So as the rain's blowing in sideways, I'm shoving my tent in my bag. The sun is setting, and I have to get on top of this ridge, which overlooks the Salt River. And by the time I get on top of it, it's nighttime. And my flashlight is ruined from the water. My headlamp is ruined from the water, and my cell phone is dead because of the water. So